IYO SKY made a bold statement on this week's Monday Night Raw, as the newly crowned Women's World Champion delivered an unexpected slap to both Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley during an intense moment. Sky, who recently captured the championship title, has quickly made her presence known in the WWE Women's division, and this altercation was just another display of her confidence and determination to solidify her reign. In last week's Monday Night Raw, IYO SKY defeated Rhea Ripley in a heated battle to claim the Women's World Championship. The match was intense, with both competitors delivering high-stakes performances, but it was the presence of Bianca Belair at ringside that added extra fuel to the fire. The heated exchange between Belair and Ripley, combined with the tense atmosphere surrounding the title bout, made for a thrilling spectacle. Ultimately, Sky seized a moment and overcame Ripley to capture her first-ever Women's World Championship. However, despite her monumental victory, the drama didn't end there. Following the match, the victorious IYO SKY was confronted by Rhea Ripley, who was visibly frustrated after her loss. Ripley, feeling disrespected and ready to defend her honor, stormed into the ring to confront the new champion. But just as tension seemed to reach a boiling point, Bianca Belair, who had been a vocal presence throughout the evening, was also involved in the confrontation. In an unexpected twist, IYO SKY slapped both Belair and Ripley, a move that sent shockwaves through the crowd and had fans buzzing across social media. On X, formerly known as Twitter, IYO SKY took to social media to reflect on her actions, sending a pointed message to both Belair and Ripley. "I love New York City, and the MSG crowd was very nice and respectful to me as a new champion," she wrote. But this cryptic message left fans speculating about what was next for the champion, as it was clear that IYO SKY had no intention of backing down or apologizing for her actions. For IYO SKY, the slap was likely a statement of dominance, showing that she wasn't intimidated by the challenges of defending her title against two of WWE's top female superstars. The rivalry between Sky, Belair, and Ripley has been brewing for some time, with Belair recently challenging for the title and Ripley's dissatisfaction after losing the championship. As the reigning Women's World Champion, IYO SKY has proven that she's not only willing to fight for her position, but also to assert herself when necessary, regardless of who's in her way. The slap was not just a physical altercation, but also a sign that IYO SKY is fully prepared for the upcoming challenges that lie ahead, especially with WrestleMania 41 just around the corner. She is set to defend her Women's World Championship against Bianca Belair at the iconic event, a match that has fans on the edge of their seats. As for Rhea Ripley, she too will likely be looking to regain the title she lost just a week ago, ensuring that the rivalry between these three women will continue to unfold in dramatic fashion. The message sent by IYO SKY was clear. She's not afraid to make waves, take risks, and do whatever it takes to protect her championship. With the spotlight now firmly on her, the pressure will be on for Sky to prove that her victory over Ripley wasn't a fluke and that she deserves to stand tall as the Women's World Champion. As we inch closer to WrestleMania 41, fans can expect this rivalry to escalate, and with it, the stakes will only grow higher. Sam Roberts shares bold opinion on Rhea Ripley's WrestleMania 41 aspirations. Rhea Ripley, a dominant force in WWE's women's division, finds herself at a crossroads heading into WrestleMania 41. After losing the WWE Women's World Championship to IYO SKY just weeks before the monumental event, Ripley's future at the grandest stage of them all has become uncertain. While she has been one of the most prominent stars in the women's division, there are doubts surrounding her path to securing a high-profile match at WrestleMania this year. Sam Roberts, an outspoken commentator and analyst, has weighed in on Ripley's current situation. Speaking on Raw Recap, Roberts made a bold claim about Ripley's chances of being included in the WrestleMania 41 title match between IYO SKY and Bianca Belair. According to Roberts, Ripley's recent actions and lack of a clear direction don't seem to align with what is needed to earn a spot in this year's WrestleMania match. To me, I'm sure Rhea Ripley would like to be factored into the WrestleMania match, but I don't see what the path is, Roberts said. And I certainly don't think it's interrupting promos, but maybe I'm wrong. His comment struck a chord with fans, who have watched Ripley's recent attempts to make her presence felt in the build-up to WrestleMania. Despite her immense popularity and past achievements, including her second reign as WWE Women's World Champion, Ripley now faces a complex situation. Her championship reign came to an abrupt end just 56 days after she reclaimed the title from Liv Morgan on January SIX's edition of Monday Night Raw. Ripley's loss to IYO SKY for the Women's World Championship was a major turning point in her career. It left her without a clear trajectory for WrestleMania 41. The loss to Sky marked the end of Ripley's title defense, and since then, Ripley's focus has shifted to other pursuits, but it seems her path to redemption is unclear. Meanwhile, Bianca Belair's rise to the top continues. Belair earned her opportunity at the Women's World Championship after emerging victorious in the 2025 Women's Elimination Chamber match, securing her spot as the #1 contender. With Belair now in line to face IYO SKY for the title at WrestleMania 41, the spotlight has shifted to their highly anticipated showdown, leaving Ripley on the outside looking in. Despite her disappointment at losing the title, Ripley has not been silent in recent weeks. She has been attempting to reassert herself by interrupting promos and showing her displeasure with the current situation. But Roberts argues that these actions aren't enough to guarantee her a spot at the biggest event of the year. He contends that interrupting others' promos isn't the way to book a ticket to WrestleMania, leaving Ripley with the challenge of finding a more compelling route back into the title picture. Roberts' opinion reflects a broader concern about Ripley's direction in WWE at the moment. Despite being one of the most physically dominant women on the roster, her current storyline and her recent actions don't seem to be paving the way for a high-profile match at WrestleMania. Interrupting promos and trying to provoke reactions might not be the most effective way to earn a spot in the match, as Roberts points out. Instead, Ripley may need to find a more focused and strategic approach to regain momentum and position herself as a worthy contender for title. While there's no doubt about Ripley's talent and her potential to rise to the occasion, the question remains whether she can find the right path to WrestleMania. The WWE Universe has been captivated by her rise, but now, in the wake of her title loss, Ripley must navigate the intricacies of WWE storytelling to reclaim her position at the top. As for IYO SKY and Bianca Belair, the two women are locked in a fierce battle for supremacy, and their match at WrestleMania 41 is shaping up to be a highly anticipated encounter. For Ripley, though, the question remains, how will she navigate her way back into the picture? And their match at WrestleMania 41 is shaping up to be a highly anticipated encounter. For Ripley, though, the question remains, how will she navigate her way back into the picture?